Hi everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I am going to do a quick reading for all of the zodiac signs tonight, starting with Aries, and then we have Leo, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, and last of the night is Virgo. All right, let us say a quick blessing and we will just get started, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Happy Easter to all of you. I hope you've had a wonderful and blessed day. It was beautiful here. Boop. All right, let's see what we have for Aries. Ah, I got the Death card. Fantastic, Aries. Okay, so I have it coming out on its side, which means that you're kind of contemplating ending something pretty major in your life this week, Aries. The Death card is the card of Scorpio. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. It could be a lot of different things. And I got the Page of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who feels like maybe something that they were looking for hasn't been returned. Something that maybe you had reached out to someone and it didn't go the way that you'd hoped or some way. I've got the Page of Wands in reverse. He can be kind of like a flirtation that's gone wrong. This may be someone who feels that way towards you. The Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And pages are messengers, but it's possible that you may feel you've stuck your foot in your mouth or something like that. This could be someone's energy towards you. And this could be an energy of feeling like something's over and done with because of that. All right. Now I've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Darn it. So now we've got two pages out here. Pages can also indicate children in circumstances. So I don't know if you're going to be fussing with kiddos or something this week, Aries, but the Page of Cups in reverse can indicate the need to send a message of love, kindness, apology, or friendship. Something like that. And it would be something, if this is your reading and it kind of resonates with your energy, you'll know which side of the fence you're on, which character of this you would represent, and you'll know whether you're supposed to be the one that reaches out or whether the other person is. Let's look. I've got the Queen of Swords coming out on its side, and this is someone who's really contemplating what it is they want to say in a situation. They're trying to decide how to put the words together. They're trying to understand how they want to express themselves in a situation. And I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. This may be a message towards someone that you've already walked away from in some way. And I have now these two people kind of looking back towards one another, maybe reconsidering their position in this situation. This can be in your love life. This can be in your career or your family or something, friend group, something. I don't know how it will resonate, if at all. And now I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Something's changed. Something about your circumstances or someone else's circumstances within this situation has changed, because the Wheel of Fortune indicates, again, a change. It can be a shifting of karma. It can be things just lining up for the first time. What's interesting is this time, Aries, it comes out on its side. And that tells me that you're in charge of turning the wheel. You're the one that's going to be in charge of making this thing flow and go the way it needs to. Anything else you want to say with this deck? Thank you. Oh, I've got the Queen of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. But guys, don't get hung up on the zodiac signs, obviously, or the genders. It's not about that. It's about the story that the card tells and the energy that it carries. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups that comes out in the upright position, which is someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very beautiful, very motherly. This may be how this person sees you, or you may feel this way towards this person. It's an energy of wanting to extend feelings and emotions towards a person for the first time in a long time. Let me get another deck. Let's use this Star Power Tarot to clarify a little bit more. Because I see that this person, you have disassociated yourself with this person because of feelings at some point, or a lack of feelings. What was the, what's this Death card about? Thank you. I got the Moon in reverse. Okay, so there's been some underlying issues here, either in your life or this other person's life, that haven't been spoken of. The Moon is secrets. It's things that are done in the dark. It's things that are kind of swept under the rug, you know. Things that people don't want to talk about very freely and openly because they feel like there may be something that they may be judged for. And whenever we have it in the reverse, we have secrets starting to bubble up to the surface. We have someone who kind of can't take it any longer. They want to start talking. All of a sudden I have a really nervous feeling in my tummy. And I've got the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, wow. All right, King of Wands in reverse is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Again, don't get hung up on that stuff, but it's really an energy of someone who in the past has felt kind of cowardly. They haven't known what it is to say or what to do. All of a sudden, my tummy's really upset for you. This King of, like I have indigestion. I don't typically get indigestion. But this King of Wands energy is quite worried and quite nervous of how they would be received if they were to reach out again, because I feel like there was like a shutdown in the past in some way. Now all of a sudden we have someone who's trying to clarify their feelings, their emotions. I have the Two of Wands here. This person says, I'm ready to give it a go again. I'm ready to try again in some way. Okay, the Two of Wands is a pretty lusty card in my opinion. In this particular deck, the Star Power Tarot deck, it's kind of like lusting with your eyes, with your mouth, with your ears, all of the, like just wanting after someone, wanting something. This person probably feels that way about you or you about them. But there's also an energy of a lot of other people watching this situation in some way, or a fear of that. That could be one of the reasons why we don't have a lot of, yeah, Seven of Wands comes out. Wow, okay. And the Ace of Cups, which I'll get to in a second, Aries. But this Seven of Wands that comes out on its side, again, as I was saying, can be like fear of other people's drama, fear of other people kind of inserting themselves into this situation. I don't know if you were kind of, if you've been kind of on the outs with someone here and you've had a lot of emotions for them or they have for you, but no one's really been talking. There's a lot of fear-based emotion here. Will I be accepted back into this person's life in some way? I understand that you guys walked away from one another at one point, but there's still kind of some emotional tie that keeps you wanting to come back here. It's just really a matter of clarifying how you feel and putting it down on paper, or thumbs to keys these days, right? Because I have the Ace of Cups that follows right after that, which is a brand new beginning in love. And what was I saying? Or whatever, but it really does feel like love. And the Ace of Cups is kind of the only, it's only an energy that you can give away when you have it to give it away, you know, when you already possess it. And so that's a really good sign, and I love seeing it in the upright position for you, Aries. It's the same cup that this Page of Cups is offering forward. Unfortunately, we still have you in this reverse position, or your person, whoever's in this situation with you, in the reverse position. So that does indicate a need to reach out with some kind of love or kindness. All right, so that was your reading for this week, Aries. Happy birthday if it was your birthday, or if it will be soon, and I will catch up with you guys next week. Next up we have Leo. Let me clean these cards up real quick. And happy Easter, Leo. Thank you guys all so much, to those of you who timestamp and are so sweet to do that. Thank you, Mandy, so much for helping me out with that last week. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I appreciate all of you who I get to read for each week. I really feel very blessed to hear your stories, and I'm grateful that you share them with me. I'm going to keep going with this Star Power Tarot for Leo. All right. Thank you. I have the Ten of Wands, Leo, feeling kind of overwhelmed, feeling kind of overburdened in some kind of situation, feeling like you need to put it down for a while. Feeling like if you don't put it down soon, something's going to fall apart and needing to talk about it. This Ace of Swords is somebody who needs to send someone a message, all right? It's saying, I need to reach out, I need to speak my mind, I need to speak my truth about this, and something's got to be done. Something needs to be done right away. I have the Ace of Wands that comes out here. I got two aces out for you already, Leo. This Ace of Wands comes out on its side. Now, the Ace of Wands is one of the most sexually passionate cards we have in the entire deck of tarot, right? Whenever it comes out on its side, this can be about a creative endeavor that you're wanting to begin. This can be about a love relationship that you're wanting to begin, or this can be someone else's feelings towards you. So you take it as it resonates, if it does at all. But when we have the Ace of Wands out on its side, this is somebody who's not really sure about it. They're not really sure this is going to work, but they're feeling a lot of overwhelming emotions, almost to the point that they can't concentrate. I have the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse can be online stalking in some way. Again, pages are messengers. The Page of Swords is kind of like the messenger of messages, right? This is, again, coupled with this Ace of Swords, is somebody who wants to talk real badly. Unfortunately, with the Page of Swords in reverse, we have somebody who's like, all watch and no action. All watch and no speak. Woo. Knight of Wands crossing this Ace of Wands. This is something that is this is very passionate. This is very sexually passionate energy that's coming towards you this week, Leo, or this is something that you're feeling for someone else. I have this Knight of Wands energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Knight of Wands is someone who comes in quickly, and they it's kind of a Casanova sort of energy, someone that would sweep someone off their feet. Again, it's on its side. So this is someone who's not sure about committing to something, not sure if they want to reach out, kind of becoming quite obsessed to the point that they can't even function anymore. Okay. And now I've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is a complete lack of communication for whatever reason. I sense your frustration, and I can see why you would be feeling that way. I can't help but chuckle. I really can't, just with the amount of exasperation you feel with the situation. And I've got the Page of Cups out for you guys too. This is fascinating. So we have someone who needs to send a message of love, friendship, kindness, forgiveness, something like that. But again, it's coming out on its side. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with our fire signs. You guys are usually so very charismatic and so very forward thinking, and especially Leos. I mean, you guys aren't afraid of anything, right? But in this case, we have a lot of fear-based emotion, whether it's coming from you or from someone else. We have someone who's definitely got their eye on someone else here, and someone who very much wants to make a move towards someone as well. I'm going to clarify with this Tarot of Wonderland. All right, tell me about this Ten of Wands over here. Why we got you all up in, oh no, wow. So someone has just kind of figured out how they feel about something, or how they, I mean, we could be uncovering a secret sort of thing here, because I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Swords can be someone who hasn't been telling the truth about someone. This could be a secret admirer situation. It really could be on your side or on someone else's. The Seven of Swords, he kind of gets a bad rap, but it's typically because he's always trying to take something that doesn't belong to him, or he's trying to not tell the truth about something, you know, trying to get away with things. But when we have him in the reverse, this is somebody who feels like maybe they just haven't been sharing the truth about how they really feel about a situation or a person in some way. We have this Judgment card, which is kind of that wake up call, aha moment, right? The light bulb like turns on over someone's head here. And we have someone who kind of needs to pony up with how they're truly feeling about a situation here. Ay, ay, ay. And I've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, crossing that Knight of Wands in reverse. Tell me why we have that, because I'm not sure. The Nine of Pentacles is usually a highly independent energy. Oh, we have someone who's very much afraid. It feels like we have someone who's very much afraid to start something new. I feel like this person may be actually already attached to someone else with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse on top of that Seven of Swords in reverse. I've got the Temperance card that crosses that. That's the card of Sagittarius, but it's an energy of feeling like someone's off balance, feeling like you're off balance, and that's what goes with that Ten of Wands, where it feels like something's about to be burned down to the ground, kind of. It feels like overwhelming in some kind of way. This is someone who wants to reach out to someone, but they feel like they can't. And I understand that someone may be attached in another relationship or something, and so they're having a hard time stifling these feelings. I don't know if this is your energy or if this is someone else's energy in your immediate environment. But that Temperance card is basically saying, I feel off balance. I feel like this situation is out of control in some way. And I feel like I need to organize the cards for you, almost as though like it's too much for your brain to process. I have the Seven of Wands out for you too, but this is from a different deck. Earlier, Aries had that a minute ago. The Seven of Wands is a fear of drama, and it's a fear of other people's involvement. And when it comes out on its side, it's someone who's recognizing that they don't want to deal with that. However, they're having sleepless nights and they're tossing and turning in their sleep. They're not at peace about this situation with this Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, golly. And now I've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. This person's kind of isolating themselves, and they're possibly wishing that they put up some boundaries a little bit sooner in some ways. But the Nine of Wands in reverse is someone who isn't entirely sure what they need to do next, because there's a feeling of needing to kind of defend something here. There's a lack of communication here. This person's afraid to to start something new here. This Nine of Cups coming out on its side, though, is someone who views you or you view them as absolute wish fulfillment in some kind of way. Now, this Nine of Cups comes out on its side, though, and this is telling me that whomever I'm reading for, Leo, whoever you are, you're very wise and you're very smart. And if this is your story, I feel like you are very conscientious of other people's feelings, other people's emotions, and so it's got you questioning what's really good for you and what isn't really good for you. And I think if this is your story, then you are more apt and inclined to not take action, which is why I have so many cards coming out here on their sides, which tells me that it's really an action of you being in charge of a situation. However, something's starting to eat someone alive in this situation, really. And when I say eat them alive, I know that sounds highly dramatic, but like when I have the Ten of Wands plus the Nine of Swords here, it just tells me someone who's under an awful lot of pressure and an awful lot of stress in their lives, you know, and I hate that feeling for you. And so I think that you're hating that for yourself too with that Temperance card. It's kind of a feeling of being like completely overwhelmed by a situation and not sure what to do next. I feel like you're not talking to this person in some way, which is why we have those two pages in reverse. But there's still a lot of passion towards this individual in some way on both sides, I think. Still a complete lack of communication with that Eight of Wands, and I feel like it's because someone here doesn't want to stir the pot. They don't want to cause drama. They don't want to cause problems. However, they're still all up in their heads about some kind of situation. Golly geez, Leo, if that was your reading, then I'm very sorry that you're going through all of that, but I feel like you're making very good choices for yourself and trying to be very compassionate and thoughtful about others who may be involved in this situation, which I think is what's causing the delay in this situation. I think that's very good. I think you're very wise. All right, I will catch up with you guys next week. Thank you for letting me read for you, Leo. The next up we have is Sagittarius. I'm going to switch over here for Sagittarius to this Deviant Moon Tarot. And let's see what we have for you guys this week. All right. I have the Nine of Pentacles, very good, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is a very single energy, but this is someone who's gone through some kind of a heartbreak recently. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's, it's the minor arcana version of the Empress card for me. This is someone who can be a personal business owner, private business owner, in business for themselves in some way. This can be someone who is single. This can be someone who's working on beginning a career for themselves, just establishing themselves. They're highly unique to themselves, and they're very, very good at what they do. Usually someone that's very creative and highly unique. This Queen of Cups energy, though, is someone who's recently experienced a heartbreak of some sort, possibly some tears in some way. Can be a breakup, can be just a loss of heart in something. I have the Six of Cups in reverse, darn it all. Okay, so the Six of Cups is one of our soulmate cards, and when we have it in the reverse, it can be the loss of a soulmate relationship or something like that, and this does feel like an energy of becoming single for the first time in a long time. I have here the Ace of Cups that's coming towards you. So not to worry, Sagittarius. I don't know that you'll be single for long now. This Ace of Cups can indicate a new love relationship coming towards you. However, this can also, I always call this the Holy Grail of the cups, right? Or of the cards, excuse me, because it represents a cup that's overfilling with unconditional love. And there's only one place that can come from, and that's from a higher power. And so whenever we have this card present itself in the middle of a spread like this, this tells me you're someone with a tremendous heart, someone who spends a lot of time working on yourself and working towards being your best self, and that is why you have so much to give. Good job. And that is why so many people are attracted to you too. What did I say? I don't think I'm going to be single that long. All right. Now I've got the Nine of Wands here. You're like, wait. Just wait. Nine of Wands can be the wounded warrior card. This would be somebody who's putting up a lot of walls and barriers around themselves because they have been burned in the past. And this guy, he has not fully healed from what has happened to him. And he's still feeling quite, I don't know, burned, kind of victimized. Someone who feels like they've been taken advantage of in a situation. They're not fully healed from it. So while others may be trying to extend their heart to you, I don't know if you're allowing them to come in. I feel like you're focusing on your work this week, Sagittarius, with this Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me for a second. This Eight of Pentacles indicates like throwing yourself into work. And again, what was I saying? You may be someone who owns your own business or something like that and saying, you know, I'm just going to kind of keep myself to myself. I'm not going to entertain anything like that. Two of Wands in reverse. That's exactly what I was just saying. Two of Wands is about seeking partnership. And whenever we have it in the reverse, this is somebody who is like, but wait, really, but wait. Okay, so just kind of keeping it single for a little while, which is very nice. It feels like you have quite a bit to heal from here, Sagittarius. And I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're having to rebuild something. Whatever it is that you've walked away from, whatever it is here that you've lost, there's a real energy of feeling like you need to rebuild something, rebuild your life, and feeling like you need to, feeling like you need to focus on your own stability. But this card just flew out, and this is the Three of Cups, which is an energy of reconciliation, and it flipped out over here on this Nine of Pentacles and this Six of Cups specifically. Six of Cups was that soulmate card, right? There's someone here who's waiting for some kind of reconciliation with you. Alrighty, tell me more about that. So I'm just going to turn the Six of Cups upright, because I get that we're not done talking about it. So let's use this Chicoli deck over here for you, Saggy, and let's get a little bit more information about why the Queen of Cups is in reverse and why we have you as this wounded warrior throwing yourself into work this week. What's happened? Well, I've got the Page of Cups here. Again, the Page of Cups for the fire sign, but this is yet another deck. All right, so Page of Cups coming out on its side can be someone who needs to extend an offer of friendship, kindness, love, or forgiveness, all right? So this may be your energy. This may be someone else's energy, okay? But it's definitely that, and that's, I feel like, all that is needed to fix whatever this situation is, Sagittarius. And I've got the Judgment card out for you guys too, which we just had a second ago up for Leo. So it looks like a running theme for you fire signs, but again, a different deck. So this is the wake-up call, and we have it in the reverse. So this is someone who feels like they didn't come too fast enough. Whoever it is that you've had this fallout with, they feel like they didn't realize fast enough who you were, what you represented, how independent you were. They misjudged you in some way is kind of the feeling here. And I think that you know it, and I think that you kind of chose to walk away from someone here. I've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now there's a feeling this person, I feel like we're talking about an energy around you. I feel like we're talking about someone else here. I feel like this person feels like they're really quite emotionally overwhelmed now because they're not sure what to do. It goes right on top of that Queen of Cups energy that's in the reverse. This could be your feelings too. This may be why we have you focusing simply on work this week, Saggy. And I have, what the heck is this? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the High Priestess card. This is a fairly new deck to me, and I have actually never pulled this card. It is so beautiful. Very good. It's the High Priestess, and this is an energy of inner knowing. It's not that you can see it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it. There you go. All right, so it's an energy of inner knowing. It's an energy of connecting with your higher power. It's an energy of knowing that what is right for you is going to be for you. And this is someone who's waiting to see what happens. Very good. And I have the Knight of Cups. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. This person's going to reach out to you. And this person is probably going to want to see you again and talk to you again. And there will be some kind of reconciliation that happens. And I have the Four of Wands crossing that. Wow. So the Four of Wands, she said skeptically, the Four of Wands it's a divinely guided soulmate is what it is. It's someone that, it's that twin flame 1111 card. It can be someone who comes to, again, with this Judgment card in reverse. This is somebody who they didn't make the right choice when they should have made it, and this person knows it now. They now recognize who you are. They recognize what that is that they feel for you, and now they've got some kind of, now I've got the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who's not talking to you. You've blocked them in some way, or they have you. They've been quite restricted from you, and they're hoping for some kind of reconciliation. How's that going to happen? I've got the Ace of Wands. What? Again, one of the most sexually passionate cards in the deck. You guys, you fire signs have got a lot of attention coming towards you this week, I think. This Ace of Wands is an energy of someone who's very sexually passionate towards you. They're watching you from a distance, possibly. Ay, ay, ay. And now I have the Six of Wands. What? Six of Wands is somebody who wants to come home. This is somebody who views you as their home. This is someone who views you as where they want to go. This Eight of Cups in reverse, though, is an energy of someone who needs to start talking about how they're feeling, because they have still a lot of emotional ties here towards you, but it's an energy of wanting to release the secrets of what they've been keeping locked up for so long. And there's kind of an energy of just needing to clear the air at the very least, but also a very heavy energy of someone wanting to reconcile reconcile with you here, Sagittarius. I don't know how you're going to feel about that, because I feel like you're still trying to pick up the pieces, and you're really throwing yourself into work, because this person broke your heart in some way, and while you both felt like soulmates to one another, one of you chose to walk away for whatever reason. And so I think you're not really entirely sure what you're going to do when they do come back towards you, but I think they're gonna. All right, that was your reading for the week, Sagittarius. Thank you for letting me read for you. Next up, we have Ophiuchus, and I am going to use this traditional Rider-Waite for you guys, and then we will be on to our water signs. Fast fact, Ophiuchus is neither water nor fire. It's actually ether. And you'll know if you're an Ophiuchus if you're born between November 29th and December 18th. All right, Ophiuchus. I got the Four of Wands out for you guys too. You're nuts. So this is that Twin Flame 1111 card, but it is kind of out on its side. Why do we have it on its side? If it's not about a divinely guided soulmate, which oftentimes it is, if it's not about that, it's about a tremendous focus on your physical health, or about the four walls of your home, your immediate environment, and how it is that you want to be the most stable that you can be. Tell me more. What is this thing? Son of a gun, you got the Ten of Cups. You're nuts. Whoever you are, I just wish I was you. So the Ten of Cups is this, it's the happy family card. It can be a blended family. It can be a reuniting of a family in some way. It's very beautiful. It's very lovely. And I got the King of Cups. Wow. This is someone who wants to offer you their heart. This is somebody that you may feel this way about somebody, Ophiuchus. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Don't get hung up on the zodiacs, though. It's really an energy of someone who hasn't been telling you how they feel. Again, all of a sudden, I feel like I have indigestion. That's an energy of not speaking your mind, not speaking your truth about something. That's what happens when it's weird how these things happen. Like if there's something that happens with my throat, it's about communication. If there's something about my stomach and my throat, it's because somebody's not talking because they're worried about what somebody else is going to say. They're worried about how their feelings are going to be construed or accepted. This King of Cups, and he's in the upright position, but no matter what, the King of Cups, whether he's in the upright or the reverse, he's someone who does not share his feelings very openly, but in the upright position, he's quite masterful of them. So he's figured out how he's been feeling. We have the Nine of Wands here out for you guys too, which is that Wounded Warrior card, and it tells me you're keeping people at a distance right now. Kind of leery of a situation, not sure if you can trust people in your immediate environment. I'm not sure if you would trust this person that's coming towards you. I have the Knight of Pentacles that comes out on his side here. This person, I feel like this person understands that they are wanting to invest in you now. This is a really slow moving person. That's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy there. And I have what? The Three of Wands. Whoa. Okay, and the Devil card. So what? I know I'm a dork, but that's okay. So we have on top of this Wounded Warrior card here, I have the Three of Wands in reverse, accompanied with the Devil that came out on its side. Now, the Three of Wands in reverse is an energy of someone who doesn't know what to do. They don't know what the future holds for them, and there's a lot of fear surrounding that. This Nine of Wands is someone who's putting up a lot of walls around themselves because they've experienced a lot of heartbreak, a lot of toxicity. They're trying to clean something up in their lives. They're trying to clean up a slate, trying to clean up something, but they feel like they're on shaky ground in some way. I don't know if that's your energy or if that's this person coming towards you. There is definitely a person coming towards you, Ophiuchus. Slowly. And now I've got the World in reverse. You've been through it, Ophiuchus, whoever you are. You're in the process of trying to decide what it is for your future. You've kind of got a delay here with this World in reverse. It's interesting. The World in reverse, whenever it comes out like this, it tells me that you've personally delayed your own growth in some way. You've allowed yourself to kind of stay stuck for a while, and that's okay. You needed to tie up some loose ends or something here, or one person in this situation does. Has some things to tie up. We've got that Wounded Warrior card there, and this Devil card. We could be talking about addictions that you're allowing to keep you isolated, or we can be talking about toxic relationships that have been that you feel like you've been victimized by somehow in the past, or you have been victimized by somehow in the past, or this Three of Wands is kind of an energy of not knowing what's going to happen next. It's like muddy waters here, although there's someone who's wanting to come towards you, there, albeit very slowly. I'm going to clarify with another deck because I want to know why that World in reverse is there for you, because again, it feels like someone who's kind of delaying starting the next phase of their life. The World is an indicator of like a 7-year cycle, a 9-year cycle, a 13-year cycle, some major portion of our lives that we're ready to kind of like put the stamp on and move to the next level with. But for some reason, we're delaying it. I have the Ten of Pentacles here. Someone who's definitely trying to find their stability after their world has been completely turned upside down. And I've got the Three of Cups here. Again, it's an energy of reconciliation. We just had that a minute ago for the Sagittarians. This Three of Cups, and we had it for Aries or Leo or somebody. I can't remember, maybe all the fire signs. I don't know if that's just an energy that's coming around right now. But this Three of Cups can be like celebratory. It's something to celebrate. It's an energy of wanting to come back towards another person. Why do we have this Wounded Warrior card here? I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, again, that minor arcana version of the Empress. We have someone here who's very single and very, again, can be, and I've got the Lovers card crossing that. This is someone who feels like they've been quite burned by love in the past, and they don't trust people. What? Ophiuchus, if this is you, first of all, you'll have to start trusting yourself again. You're going to have to start trusting yourself to know that you are smart enough to know what is good for you and what isn't. But you can't just keep people out. You wouldn't do that. No. King of Swords in reverse. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Masculine energy doesn't have to be, but might be. I only call it out in case it's of significance to you. That is someone, maybe you've recently ended something with that. I've got two kings out here. King of Swords in reverse can be an energy of someone who didn't say the right thing. They feel like it's an energy of not trusting yourself. It really is what it is. But I have the Lovers card out here, which is the card of Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini. But it's kind of an energy of love crossing you and you not picking it up because you're nervous because of the way things have gone in the past. Wow. All right, well, it also feels like you're really focusing on your stability and creating a life for yourself after it's been quite turned upside down. I got the Queen of Cups out here now. I'm just looking directly at the King of Cups here. So we've got a true pairing coming towards you. So basically what I'm going to tell you, Ophiuchus, is whatever has happened in the past, you're going to have to let it go, and you're going to need to let it go. You're going to need to heal real quick, okay? I'm going to need you to be regimented here. We got to start working on this because you have someone who's your true match that's coming towards you. And this is actually indicating the end of one cycle and the beginning of another in your love life. This is what this looks like. This is a true pairing here with the King and the Queen of Cups here. These are people who see each other and they are ready to start, they're ready to come together here with this Three of Cups and this Ten of Cups here. That's crazy town. And I've got the Nine of Wands again, which is again that Wounded Warrior card, but it came out in the reverse this time, which means everything I just said was exactly accurate. So that Nine of Wands, whenever it comes out in the reverse, it says it's time to start putting some of those walls down. It's time to start allowing people to come towards you because you do have a major love relationship that's coming towards you, Ophiuchus. Mark my words. I'm telling you, within the next 6 weeks, within the next 4 weeks possibly, because it just is, all right? And it's a good sign. I like it. You earned it. You deserve it. You deserve it, kiddo. Whoever you are, I love you, and you should too, and somebody else does too. And get ready because it's gonna be awesome. All righty, that was your reading for the week, Ophiuchus. Scorpio, you guys are next. Let us go over here to this Tarot of Dreams. Perfect. Well, you guys, you know it is springtime, right? Everybody falls in love in the springtime, right? Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Alrighty, I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So Ten of Swords can be, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card for me as a reader. I always call it the Julius Caesar of the Caesar card of the deck. Sorry. Whenever we have it in the reverse, it can feel like it can be a relationship that's coming back around. Kind of like that. Give it one more final try. Right? Something like that. Or it can be healing from a breakup. It can be healing finally from an ending of some sort. Let's see, I've got the Palace of Wands here. So having to let something go because something new is about to begin. And I've got the Temperance card in the reverse. This is someone, wow. Okay, so the Palace cards, this is specific to this Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. And they include an extra 7 cards in the deck. And the Palace cards basically represent, they're like the epitome of the suit that they represent. Okay, so the Palace of Wands is an intense amount of creativity, passion, drive, lust, and also new beginnings, and a time of abundance for you. All right, and you have a lot coming towards you. I have the Temperance card here in the reverse, though. The Temperance card is the card of Sagittarius, and whenever we have it in the reverse, it's a need to find balance within yourself and a need to start establishing new routines in your life because you have a lot of energy that's coming towards you. I don't know what's happening in your career life, but it feels like it may be taking off in a very explosive way, or I don't know what's happening in your family dynamic, but it feels like you're going to have a lot asked of you. And I don't think that it's necessarily negative, but I feel like you're in a space of still healing from something here and feeling kind of tired and fatigued almost from what you've been through and now having to pick up some more slack. And so it's an energy of needing to ready yourself for that. This Queen of Swords energy that comes out on its side is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy, but it comes out on its side indicating a need to start talking about how you're feeling in a situation and a need to start thinking about what it is that you say before you say it. I think these are your words for yourself. And I've got the Knight of Pentacles here. This is very good. This may be relating to employment for you this week, Scorpio. This Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but this is someone who's trying to make really positive choices for their future. They're trying to set themselves up very wisely for the future. This is, whoever you are, you're very smart. You're trying to establish more positive routines in your life because you understand things are about to change drastically. Now I've got the Knight of... What? I got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles all at once. Well, either you have a lot of people who want to date you, which is possible, Scorpio, because you are beautiful, right? Obviously. Beautiful, smart, all of the things. You check all the boxes. Yes. Or we have some energies that we kind of need to keep in check within yourself. We have a lot of love that you are willing to give, a lot of kindness and compassion with this Knight of Cups, which is your card. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here with the Knight of Cups. But this Knight of Swords in reverse is, again, someone who needs to watch the things that they say and the way that they say them. Very similar energy to this Queen of Swords that comes out on her side like that. It's an energy of needing to make sure you approach your speech this week, Scorpio, with a lot of maturity and a lot of thought before you say things. And it has everything to do with just keeping your life in balance, you know. But this Knight of Pentacles energy is someone who's really trying to set themselves up for the future. Yeah, and really trying to do the very best that they can. You can be maybe starting in an entry-level position or something that's brand new that you're quite excited about. But there's an energy of feeling kind of depleted this week as well with that Ten of Swords in reverse. And I have the Four of Pentacles here. This is someone who is trying to establish control and power in their lives in some way. I'm going to get some more information on that in a second. I have the impression whoever I'm reading for, if this is about your career in some way and you've just started at a new place or something, I have a feeling that a lot is going to be asked of you in a short amount of time, and I think you're absolutely up for the challenge, and I think it will go completely noticed. I think people will definitely take note of you and how incredible you are at whatever it is you do here. People definitely have their eye on you in some way this week, Scorpio. Let me use this Chicoli deck to clarify really quickly. I'm going to come back over here to this Ten of Swords that's kind of got you feeling drained right now, Scorpio, because I think that's going to be replaced quickly. I feel like you're healing. I think you're going through like some kind of rapid healing process here. I've got the Seven of Wands here. That's kind of feeling like you've had to deal with a lot of other people's drama, a lot of other people's punishments and misjudgments for a long time. These can be feelings that are being resurrected in your life right now. Having to deal with just too many people is kind of how it feels, dealing with too many people. Being sick of it, and I think it's dragged you down. I think you're tired of worrying about other people's emotions in a situation. I have the Page of Cups here again. Golly, that guy has been very popular tonight. We've had a lot of pages in all of these readings, which are really talking about messages. They're sending messages that have been long delayed for some time. This Page of Cups is a need to extend an offer of friendship, kindness, love, forgiveness, right? We've talked about that. All right, Scorpio, it kind of feels like you've just been overwhelmed by other people. You may have someone that reaches out to you this week to offer some kind of friendship in some way. What is this Palace of Wands, though? Thank you. Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. This is the Eight of Pentacles. That's all about putting your nose to the grindstone. You're going to be doing a lot of work this week, Scorpio, whoever you are that I'm reading for. And I think it's absolutely going to be noticed by any superiors in your environment, any of your peer groups as well. Just do be mindful of your speech this week. I have the King of Cups that comes out. That's you. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. But this is someone who is good at their job, and they, like this specific to you, you are very good at your job and you put your heart and soul into whatever it is that you do. Now, this King of Cups that comes out on its side here is an indicator of someone who is a little bit off balance this week emotionally. That's why we have you needing to just take extra care with your words, with the things that you say this week, okay, Scorpio, just because you want to avoid drama at all costs. And if you do so, I think you're going to have a lot of people's eyes on you just simply because you're so good at what you do here. I have the Hanged Man that comes out here. You're waiting on someone else to reach out to you at this point in time, though. I don't know what that's about. That's the card of Pisces. Kind of waiting on someone. You're still waiting to completely heal from whatever this situation is over here. And wouldn't it be better if you didn't have to? It feels like you're having to wait on something. I don't know if you're waiting on like a job offer or something like that. You're waiting on contact from work or something, waiting on somebody else to take action. That for me is, as a reader, the Hanged Man, whenever it comes out on its side like that, it feels like you're having to wait for someone else to get started here. And it's kind of frustrating. And I have the Sun in reverse. That's needing to heal. The Sun in reverse is the card of Leo, but it's the card of Divine Masculine, but it's also a need to heal from whatever this situation was. I feel like you need a couple of days here before you start whatever this major thing is that is coming towards you with this Palace of Wands energy. It's pretty fascinating to me. You're going to have just like a big influx of responsibility on your shoulders. I think you're happy about it because whatever it is, it feels like it's right up your alley. It feels like it's exactly what you want, exactly where you want to be and exactly who you want to be with. I think that it's perfect for you, and I think other people in your environment are noticing how good it is at what you do, that you are. For some reason, I have you needing to kind of reach out and extend some kind of offer of kindness to someone, and if that's your reading and you understand that, then you'll know exactly what it's about, or this may be someone towards you. There's definitely an energy of needing to watch the things that you say this week, okay, Scorpio, for whatever reason. I don't know if somebody sets you off in your environment or if you're just a little sensitive this week, because obviously you've been through quite a bit with that Ten of Wands in reverse. So anyway, I'll just catch up with you guys next week. Thanks for letting me read for you, Scorpio. Next up, we have Pisces. I'm going to continue on with this Chicoli deck for Pisces. And we have the Page of Cups in reverse again. Whoa, what? All right, so the Page of Cups in reverse. Again, it's an energy of needing to send an apology, of friendship, of love, or of kindness. We have a lot of people right now who need to reach out and say hello to people. It's an energy of not talking. And I have the Ten of Pentacles. It's like choosing to focus on your own stability instead of other people's issues. That's what we have. It's really stoic feeling. It's like very rigid feeling. Like, you know, I'm just not going to put up with it anymore, and I'm just going to focus on what I need to focus on. And I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, which can be verbal disagreement. It can be somebody who says the wrong thing, who kind of steps in there and puts their foot in their mouth in some way. It can be just a disagreement of some sort. And I have the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who's now not talking to someone. All right, this can be an energy of being restricted or blocked in some way, emotionally, digitally, whatever. Some kind of communication is being blocked here. All right. Okay, and now I have the Page of Swords in reverse. Wow. Page of Swords in reverse is an energy of, it can be online stalking. It can be someone who doesn't know what to say, and so they're just watching from a distance. Again, it's kind of, I'm getting like this arms crossed, I'm not going to deal with it kind of energy. I'm just going to focus on my own home, my own family, my own life. I'm not going to participate with those feelings or something like that. And I have the Death card in reverse. The Death card is the card of Scorpio, but whenever we have it in the reverse, for me, it kind of indicates something that's like resurrected in some way, something that comes back around, something that's reawakened. Alrighty, let us clarify with this traditional Rider-Waite. Let's see what we have for you guys. Why do we have, yep. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. Okay, Pisces. Whenever we have this card that comes out in the reverse, this tells me that you are definitely not feeling like yourself. I don't know if you've been crying a lot of tears lately. I don't know if you've been emotionally overwhelmed in some way. I don't know if you're just not feeling like yourself. Again, I feel like this very rigidness in you, which is that's very unlike a Pisces. You know, you guys are so soft and so gentle and very, just so deep, right? I love Pisces. But like there's this energy of just kind of rigidity here and not wanting to budge in a way. Maybe it's just so tired of other people's feelings or emotions that you just want to focus on your own stability for some time. It feels kind of an energy of frustration. Again, with that Knight of Swords, there's an energy of someone who may have had a verbal altercation with someone. I've got the Knight of Wands here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is someone who, this may have been, like a romantic relationship in your life. This could have been an offer that was made to you and things didn't go the way that you wanted them to. There was a lot of drama. There was a lot of fallout from this. And so there caused some kind of rift here. And now we have people who aren't talking. It's kind of an energy of non-communication. Thank you. I've got the Four of Pentacles out for you guys too. It's an energy of wanting to hold on to everything that you have. And it's an energy of worry and concern. This Four of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the glare is so bad. But this Four of Pentacles is wanting to hold on to everything that you have. What's this Death card about? I've got this reconciliation card here with this Three of Cups. Is it a reconciliation card? Let me see. Wow. Okay. Well, it's kind of like the hope. There's someone here is wanting to reconcile and have an actual commitment from you. There's someone here who has looked at all the other options and they see nothing better than you. They see nothing that they could possibly want more than you. Wow. There is someone here that just like sees you as the be all end all, and that's why they simply have to come back towards you. I don't know if this is in your romantic relationship or if this is in your career life. All of a sudden, I just want to fix all of these for you and just get it all sorted out so that it's not a big old mess right now. There's someone who's kind of questioning coming back towards you. There's this Hierophant card is the card of marriage. It's the card of Taurus. It's a card of major commitment. Again, this person is tired of being apart from you from whatever reason because they simply don't want anything else that's come their way. They don't want to be involved with anyone else. They don't want anybody else doing your job or taking your place in their life, but you are not really having it. I feel like you're really focused on your own stability. You don't want any part of any kind of drama. How's this going to shape up, Pisces? What? I'm hearing like, I don't know how this is going to work out. You tell me is kind of what I'm hearing. All right. Real quick. I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is like a fearful energy of if I give in to this person, is it me giving in? Is it me giving in? And I've got the Seven of Wands out again, which is this fear of other people, fear of other people's drama, fear of having to deal with more drama. There's a lot of people right now who are just like putting the kibosh on any kind of drama and negative energy that's coming towards them. And I applaud you for that because I don't think you should have to deal with it anymore either. However, we've got you crying a lot of tears here with this Queen of Cups in reverse. clear as mud to me. I got the Four of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who wants to come back towards you. Absolutely. They're just watching you from a distance, or this is your energy towards them. Four of Swords can indicate a breakup that's already happened. And whenever it's in the reverse, we have this reconciliation card over here with the Three of Cups and this Four of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who wants to come back towards you and no one else will do, is kind of what I'm hearing. Whatever that is, whoever you are, you've really taken someone's, you've really kind of someone's starting to kind of obsess about you in some way. They're starting to just not want anyone else but you. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's happened here that's caused like this blocking of communication for you with this person. There was definitely an ending at some point in this relationship, and we have people not talking, but we have somebody who's watching someone from a distance often, like almost obsessively. Online stalking is kind of what the Page of Swords in reverse nowadays means. Doesn't have to be that, but if it's not a case of online stalking, it's and I don't mean for that to sound like super negative, but you know, it's never great. It would be better if that person would just reach out and talk to you, you know. It's in any case, it's an energy of someone who's not sharing how they feel. They're not communicating. All right, so we have somebody watching you from a distance, or you're doing that to somebody else. All right, I will catch up with you guys next week. Pisces and Cancer, you guys are next. Let me use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. Alrighty, what do we have for Cancer? We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse for you guys too. What? Okay, so this is your card, Cancer. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. Whenever I have you in the reverse, this tells me you are not feeling like yourself. You're definitely not feeling like your best self. Could be that you've cried a lot of tears. Could be that things are just off balance in your life. Could be a lot of different things, right? I got the Four of Swords in reverse, and I got the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, so again, very similar to what we just had for Scorpio, or excuse me, for Pisces. This Four of Swords in reverse energy is someone who wants to come out of being restricted from you. This is someone, you know, it's like that Ross and Rachel episode when they were on a break, right? That's basically the Four of Swords. It's taking a time out. It's taking a much needed break. It can be separation. Whenever we have it in the reverse, this is someone who wants to come out of that space. I have this Temperance card, which is the card of Sagittarius, but in the reverse, it indicates a tremendous need to look at the balance and imbalances of your life. This has everything to do with your sleep habits, your eating habits, your drinking habits, your exercise habits, what you do in a day, how you spend your time. Are you having panic attacks all day long? Are you spending time in meditation? What are you doing for yourself? And it looks like we need to start doing something for yourself because you are not feeling like yourself. And it could be because you've been separated from someone that you love. Now I have the Four of Pentacles for you guys too. That's crazy town. This is again someone who feels like they have to hold on to everything that they have. If they give a little bit, they feel like they're going to be run over. You know that? It feels like if I give them an inch, they'll take a mile. If I let them in at all, they're just going to bust the door wide open. So I feel like I can't allow someone in. I have this Devil card, which is the card of Capricorn. This is an energy of toxicities, addictions that we enslave ourselves to. This is a real need to look at that. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to clarify with another deck for you guys. We're going to use this Tarot of Azathoth for you guys. This Devil card is an energy of really examining the toxicities in your life. Same thing with that Temperance card, but the Temperance card is really more about setting up positive routines in your life that establish balance. Not like, it's like the opposite of going on a diet. Instead of going on a diet, you're going to say, guess what? I'm not going to go on a diet. I'm just going to be a healthy eater for 90% of the rest of my life. That is what the Temperance card in reverse is asking you to look at, or something like that. Or like, you know what? I am not going to allow X, Y, and Z behaviors in anyone, any of my friends, romantic partners, family, or anyone anymore, because those things are damaging me and they're damaging me repeatedly. It's just kind of putting your foot down on what it is that you're going to accept into your life and what it is that you're not. All right. I have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and now I've got the King of Wands upright. So whoever this is that's wanting to come back towards you, or you're wanting to go back towards them that you've been in this separation with, and in this time you've kind of like started to look at some things for yourself, right? We have this Eight of Cups in reverse, which is somebody who feels like they have an emotional tie to someone. They're having a really hard time letting go of them. And in addition to that, we have the King of Wands, which is someone who's very sexually passionate towards another person. This is someone who feels like They want them back just because of what they fulfill in their lives. There's some kind of hole that this person has left behind. It's made you feel like you have been incomplete in some way. Honestly, if we're being honest, is what I'm hearing. If I'm being honest with myself, yes, that is truly how I feel, is kind of what I'm hearing you say. This King of Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy, but specifically, it talks about someone who's very handsome, charismatic, somebody who's very funny, fun to be around, very sexually passionate, someone who very much desires you, wanting to come back into your life, someone that you haven't completely cut ties with, especially with that Four of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like separating from somebody, but still wanting to be with them, you know, like not actually ending the relationship. It's kind of like putting it on the back burner, sort of. And I got the Four of Pentacles to clarify the Four of Pentacles. Snap. This is somebody who's definitely holding on to something. Now, specific to this Tarot of Azathoth, they do title some of their artwork. And this one is called Power. This is someone who, again, feels like they need to hold on to everything that they have. If I give them an inch, they're going to take a mile, right? If I open the door a crack, they're going to bust it wide open, because this person feels like an addiction in your life in some way. This situation, whatever this energy is, however it resonates, that's kind of how it's feeling. And I've got the Seven of Swords that comes out with the Princess of Pentacles on its side. The Princess of Pentacles equates to the Page of Pentacles in a traditional deck of tarot. So basically, it's an energy of someone who doesn't give you enough. It's kind of someone who's breadcrumbing you and not always telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth with the Seven of Swords. And this is interesting because in this deck, it's titled Futility, the Seven of Swords, which means that, like, no matter how many times you try, it's never going to be real. It's never going to be more than something illusionary that you choose to chain yourself to. And I think that these are your very heavy words for yourself. And I think that you understand that. There's just simply still a tie here. And it's very hard to let go of this person, or this person's having a very hard time letting go of you. I think that this is your week, absolutely, Cancer, for you to start looking at the way that you are living your life and what it is that you love about that and what it is that you want to make different. Because with this Queen of Cups in reverse, it tells me you haven't been feeling like your best for whatever reason. And I think you're sick of feeling that way. And I think you're saying, you know what? No more of this guy, right? The devil. No more of that guy. And we're going to move on to something that's a lot healthier and a lot fresher feeling for us, especially since it's springtime. Damn it. All right, that was your reading for the week, Cancer. I will catch up with you guys next week. We're going to move on to Gemini. And let's use the Hush Tarot for Gemini. Alrighty. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Boo. All right. So that can be an ending of a love relationship. It can be someone who doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And I got the Ace of Pentacles that comes out on its side. So I got two aces straight out for you, Gemini. It feels like someone who's questioning their stability, questioning everything is kind of what it feels like with these two energies right next to one another. This can be someone who has had kind of a fallout in some way, whether in their love life or their career life, making them feel like they need to question every single little thing all of a sudden. Kind of obsessing a little bit. I have the Strength card that comes out on top of this. You're counseling yourself to just be strong in this situation. Just get through it. Buck up. Buttercup is kind of what you're saying. It'll be fine. It's going to get better. It's going to improve. The Strength card is the card of Leo. And I've got the Hierophant card that's crossing this. This could indicate this being about a marriage in your life. This Hierophant card is the card of Taurus. This is the card of commitment. I feel like there's definitely a questioning of this week for whatever reason, Gemini. This is someone who's trying to be strong. They're trying to make good choices, but they've had a major fallout. I have the Five of Swords here. There's someone who's going back and forth in their head about something, kind of quite mentally obsessed about something, butting heads with someone. These can be verbal altercations. This can be like win at all costs kind of conversations and arguments in some way. Brutal is what I'm hearing. I got the Knight of Cups. This is absolutely somebody who wants to come in and change it and make it better, though I promise you that whatever has happened, I have somebody here who wants to come in and they're like, say, fight the good fight. Again, this is you wanting to do this. I think, Gemini, you're the one with this Strength card that comes out and this Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's an energy of wanting to bring love back to the situation. And specific to this particular deck, this Hush Tarot, it's a rather militant kind of Knight of Cups energy. Usually the Knight of Cups is portrayed as like a young gentleman who's offering a cup of love or something, but this one is absolutely on a mission to rectify things in their love life, rectify things in their family life or their marriage in some way here. Let us clarify with this Chocoli deck for you guys. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in reverse. Well, I have the Knight of Swords upright. Very, very good. And wow, this is so interesting. So I've never noticed this before. I'm glad I grabbed this deck. So check out the two illustrations here. This Knight of Swords also on their horse. It's almost like identical, but just totally different, right? Same idea though. So we've got these two knights that want to fly in. They want to fix everything. This Knight of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is somebody who feels like they have the right words to offer the situation. They have the right emotion to offer this situation to fix whatever this is that has happened. I don't know if you feel personally responsible for what has happened here, Gemini. I have the the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I have 1, 2, 3 knights out here for you. Knights can be known for being a little bit impulsive, a little bit not quite as immature as pages, but someone who makes impulsive choices, says impulsive things, does things without thinking first. This may have been your energy. This may have been somebody in your environment, whatever it was with this Knight of Pentacles. You were like, it was an energy that I didn't even see coming. I came out of nowhere. And then I may have said the wrong thing or done the wrong thing, and now I'm feeling like I have to pick up the pieces. Or this could be someone on the opposite side, but definitely trying to pick up the pieces with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like somebody who stepped off the wrong, like when you step off the step wrong and you stumble a little bit and kind of twist your ankle a little bit. That's kind of how it feels. A misstep. And now I've got the Three of Pentacles. There's somebody here, it feels like you, who wants to come in and glue the situation back together. Fix it. I'm looking at somebody like gluing pieces of a glass back together, like of a wine glass back together, like painstakingly, like trying to fix it. Almost like you have to soften somebody, like you have to calm somebody in order to get them to be on the same page as you. With that Five of Swords, it feels like kind of a brutal altercation or fallout or words in some way. I have like a real distaste in my mouth all of a sudden. Like, it's like a feeling that feels like my tongue is too big for my mouth. Like it swells up, like it makes me say the wrong thing or something. This Two of Wands energy is someone who wants to get things back on track. You want the both of you to be seeing each other in the mirror again clearly. You want to be back on the same page and on the same team. Okay, very good job. One more out for you guys. Thank you. And I have the Five of Cups in reverse. This is someone who has a tremendous fear of being left. This has someone who has a fear of being left behind. I think, though, at this point, Gemini, you have such good intentions with this Strength card here and this Knight of Cups in the upright and this Knight of Swords in the upright. There's this energy of wanting to fix everything, but you're saying, you know what, though, if I can't, I'll let it go because I can't keep doing the same thing every day. I can't keep feeling like this every day. This Ace of Cups in the reverse can be a lot of tears that you've shed in privacy that people don't even know you've cried. People in your immediate environment don't even know that you've cried. Emotions that you haven't expressed to anyone. Things that you've been feeling for years that you've been stuffing under the rug and not even allowing yourself to fully feel because you have been really focused. You've been like the champion. You've been the one that's trying to hold everything together for a long time, whether other people in your environment have noticed that or not. This is someone who's really been trying to keep things together emotionally for other people, but it feels like it's starting to unravel, I should say. And I think there's this energy of not wanting to do it anymore and you trying to give it your very best shot and being the biggest team player that you can be, Gemini, really focusing on this commitment, this Hierophant card, despite the fallout that has happened with that Five of Swords and with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, questioning some of the investments that you had made in the past and wanting to make more solid choices for yourself in a lot of ways, but also questioning a lot of the major commitments in your life this week. Gemini, very good job. That was your reading for the week. I will catch up with you guys next week. Next up, we have Libra. I'm going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for Libra. I'm doing good with the coffee thing, guys. I'm drinking tea instead. Does that count? Is that cheating? Oh, I hope not. All right. What do we have for Libra? Okay. Alrighty, we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Libra, what's going on? Ten of Cups in reverse can be a fallout. It can be a breakup and ending, a major breakup or ending in a family dynamic. It can be in a workplace relationship. It can be in any kind of major relationship. It can often be, just fallout within families. Ace of Cups, crossing that. This is somebody who wants to heal it. They want to come in. They want to make things better. I get the sense that the air signs are doing a lot of smoothing and a lot of smooth talking, smoothing things over in love relationships within family dynamics this week. Ace of Cups is someone who wants to give their all. Yeah. And I've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, though. Page of Pentacles in reverse can be a message of finance that you don't really want to hear. It can be, we can have a family experiencing some kind of financial hardship this week. I'm really hoping that is not the case, and you being called upon to just like kind of love everyone through it in some way or another. Pages can be messengers. They're typically smaller messages, though. It can be just like a small loss in some way, but with that Ten of Cups in reverse, it definitely indicates it affecting more than just you, more than just one person. But there's just an energy of a lot of love here that you're trying to give to the situation. You're definitely trying to heal the situation in some way. I've got the Moon card. Here's the thing. These are issues that have been going on for a long time. With this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who may have made some poor investments in some way, and they haven't gone the right way, and maybe we're having to deal with the fallout of that. This Moon card is the card of Cancer, but whenever it comes out on its side, it's things that you kind of saw coming before they've already come. Now it kind of feels like the shit's hitting the fan, and we're having to deal with it all, and I'm really sorry if that is your reading, Libra, because that's not a fun energy. It feels like kind of having to play catch up in a situation. And I've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. I got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So when we have tens are cycles of completion, but whenever I have them in the reverse, it's kind of an energy of, it can be either a repeating cycle and something that you're kind of familiar with dealing with, or it can be sort of a fallout in a situation that you kind of saw it coming before it happened. And it's kind of that energy of, I wish I had acted a little bit sooner. I wish I had done this. I coulda, woulda, shouldas. All right. But that is neither here nor there. That we'll slide that over, because I see you're trying to deal with the fallout of it, and you're trying to pick up the pieces. You're kind of trying to get to the bottom of some things here too with that Moon card in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse kind of is an energy of feeling like, well, now I'm not sure where we're going to go, what we're going to do, because it's kind of that stuck like Chuck feeling with that Six of Swords in reverse. It kind of has you with your hands up in the air like, I have no idea what to do, or it can be like feelings of being shackled in some way, like my hands are tied. I got the Wheel of Fortune. This is making me happier. Thank God for that, right, Libra? So the Wheel of Fortune, it came out on its side, but it's an energy of change. It's an energy of change, of things improving. It can be like the karmic wheel finally starting to swing in your favor. Whenever it comes out on its side like this, it tells me that it's your job to kind of kick it started, kind of like that hamster in the wheel, like who's going to get this going and which direction are we going to move, into the upright or into the reverse. And I think that feels like there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, again, to kind of love people through this situation of stagnancy. Like it feels like there's someone who's, and I've got the King of Swords here that comes out, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy, but it's someone who's very, very smart. All right, this is someone who's very smart. They're very wise. They are sought after for their wise counsel. They are someone that you would always want on your cabinet. This would be someone that is very much admired for their good ideas and their ability to clearly communicate those ideas. All right, this is someone who other people rely on for their wisdom, and this feels like your energy. All right, Libra, obviously, because it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So it is, in fact, your card. Duh. But let us clarify with this Tarot of Wonderland real quick. It feels like you have the solution for this. It feels like you always have the solution for this. Hey. And I have the Queen of Cups in reverse, though. There has been a lot of heartbreak, though, recently for you with this Queen of Cups in reverse. This is someone who may have, again, cried a lot of tears and had a lot of emotional fallout in some way recently whenever we have that in the reverse, feeling like you have to be the one that's picking up the pieces. It could also be that you're completely emotionally overwhelmed by a situation in a family dynamic here where there's like a lot of repeating patterns that you're having to always pick up the pieces from, feeling like you're shackled to someone else or something and you can't move forward. And and having to deal with a lot of secrets or someone not telling the truth. I have the Temperance card here that comes out in the reverse, which is the card of Sagittarius, but it's the need to really look at the imbalances of your life or in your family dynamic in some way. This can be the energy of needing to reset and to look at the routines, look at spending habits, look at health, diet, exercise, all of those things whenever we have the Temperance in reverse. This can be you doing this for family members, friends, loved ones, whomever is involved in this dynamic. What's this Ten of Swords about? I got the Judgment card. There's a wake-up call here that's happening because of these repeating patterns, because of what you're seeing over and over and over again. It's kind of like it's time for you to make the choices that you have to make, whether they are popular or not. But there's kind of a wake-up call here for this family dynamic, and you've loved people through this as much as possible. Very good. I have the Six of Wands here, and I have the Page of Pentacles out again. This time it's in the upright. This time you have the idea. This time is what you know to do. This time you see what's actually important. You see what needs to be focused on. Again, you are so bright. You are so wise. Whatever it is here you've been through recently, Libra, that's kind of left you in this stuck like Chuck kind of energy. It's blowing out of your life rather quickly with that Wheel of Fortune energy. And there's this energy of finally seeing things the right way. I don't know if you've got people on the same page or if you have people finally waking up and smelling the coffee as to what it is they need to do to help themselves in a situation so that you don't always have to be the one picking up the pieces here, Libra. But we definitely have a wake-up call that happens with that Judgment card. With this Six of Wands, we have an energy of wanting someone to find out where home is, wanting someone to be at home, wanting some kind of homecoming in some way with this Six of Wands that comes out. But it kind of feels like we're still on shaky ground and not entirely sure where home is. In any case, it feels like it's quite stagnant wherever we are with this Six of Swords energy in the reverse. It feels like someone doesn't have a way out. You've tried to love them through this. There's been some kind of breakup of a family dynamic, whether this is yours or someone in your immediate environment that you're trying to help someone a lot to get through. Whoever you are, you're very, very good and very generous with your time and your energy, with your finances here, with your heart. This is something that you've really been quite put through the ringer here, and you've really been relied upon very heavily. You're someone who's very wise. You always have the solution to the issues that are at hand. It feels like this week, Libra, that this will be more of the same for you. And there's a very nurturing, motherly, fatherly instinct to whomever you are, whether you are a mother or a father or any of it. There's still this energy of people seeking you out for mentorship because you're just that wonderful, you're just that giving, and you're just that wise. So thank you to whoever you are for all the good things you do in others' lives. And I'm sorry that you're having to deal with it, but you just do it so well, right? That was your reading for the week, Libra. I will catch up with you guys next week. Next up, we have Aquarius. And then we are on to our earth signs. I'm going to kick us off here with this traditional Rider-Waite for Aquarius. Eight of Cups coming out on its side. That is an indication of having a hard time letting go of somebody. What? That can be feeling like you have a soul tie to someone, feeling like you are tied to someone emotionally, somebody that you're having a hard time letting go of, or they're having a hard time letting go of you. I have the Two of Wands here because you're still looking back in that direction. You or someone sees you as like the perfect partner. The Two of Wands is about seeking partnership. Again, it's a very lusty card. It's someone who says, I have the world to offer, who is willing to join me and enjoy the world that I have to offer. This is you. This is how you feel. This may be somebody who feels this way towards you. I have the Tower card that comes out. Now, the Tower doesn't always have to be negative, but sometimes it is. So the Tower is an energy of something that comes out of nowhere. It can be catastrophic. It can be life-changing in some way, but it definitely changes a course of direction in your life. The Tower card can be an accident, an incident. It can also just be something that, again, knocks your socks off in some way. I have the Four of Swords here. That tells me there's been some kind of separation or a break that you've taken from someone or some kind of situation here. I think within that time, there's been a lot of eye-opening information in some way for you or this other person. All right. Someone's had a lot of time to think. I have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, or excuse me, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of someone who doesn't want to wait to see what happens any longer. They're ready to just take action. They want to know what the situation is now. They don't want to spend their time waiting to see. They don't want to wait around to find out later. This is a conversation that you want to have with somebody who it's like, okay, can we just talk about what the truth is here and the reality and not fuss about with it any longer? I have the King of Wands energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy, but specifically it's about taking action in a situation that you feel quite passionately drawn to. Either this is towards a person that you're quite attracted to or them to you. This is somebody who's not going to be afraid of it any longer. They just want to take action and just move on, find out what it is that they mean to you or you mean to them. And I've got the Fool card here. There's somebody who wants a brand new start with you. You want a brand new start with somebody else. But there's also this fear of drama being involved in the relationship or situation for some reason, because there has been in the past a lot of drama present. Okay. And this, I have the Strength card, which is the card of Leo. And you're not quite sure you're going to be able to stand it if these two individuals come back towards one another. Again, Strength card in reverse can be feeling like you just don't have what it takes to support this any longer. Not sure you have what it's going to take for whatever this is, but absolutely wanting to clear the air. Just so we're all clear is what I'm hearing. Just so we're all clear, is this what's really happening is what I'm hearing. Is this how we really feel? All right, let me use this Star Power Tarot. Tell me all about 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 4 of Swords in reverse situation. I have the 7 of Wands out again. That's twice out for that guy. Hold on, I just dropped 2. So I have that guy twice out, and that's an energy of feeling like there's been a lot of drama in this situation or this relationship for a long time. And it's been kind of off and on, kind of in and out, sort of inflammatory kind of energy, and you're pretty sick of it and pretty tired of it, don't want to deal with it anymore. And the 7 of Wands is about having the superior position or feeling like you have the superior position, but still having to deal with other people's emotions. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. It's like always walking around on eggshells. However, there's a tremendous amount of sexual passion in this relationship with this Ace of Wands energy, and that's why you're having a hard time walking away from this. This is somebody you are very compatible with. The 6 of Wands energy comes out, which is someone who just wants to come home. This is like we had this just a second ago for Libra, I think, and several of the other zodiac signs this week as well. This is an energy of just wanting to be home, just wanting things to feel like home again. And this is somebody who says, you know what, I don't care what people say. I just want what I want. I have the 10 of Cups. I want what I want. I want all of it. I want it all. The 10 of Cups is a happy family. It can be a blended family. It can be a love relationship that is kind of the be all end all of emotional relationships. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's lovely. All that in a bag of chips. Yes, please. And I got the Page of Cups in reverse. The only problem here is that nobody is talking and no one is extending an offer of friendship, love, kindness, or forgiveness, just like every other sign we've had tonight, just about people that need to start talking to one another with kindness and love and honesty. Honesty is what I'm hearing. Can we finally just be honest about these feelings? What is this Tower card? I got the Ace of Swords. This comes out, wow, and it comes out right on top of this Ace of Wands. I don't think that you or this other person, Aquarius, was expecting to feel quite the level of feels that you have felt for this person. Emphasis on the word feelings. I think that's what kind of comes out of nowhere. I think that's what knocks your socks off, is you recognizing how you feel about this person or how this person decides they feel about you. I think it's surprising and shocking. I think this is what glues you guys together, but for some reason we still don't have a lot of communication here happening. And again, we have to make some communication for this to get any better. There's still a lot of drama that happens within this relationship, and I don't know whether or not you're really willing to entertain that any longer, Aquarius, or I don't know if this other person is really willing to do that any longer, but there's an energy of just wanting to clear the air and say, look, I'm tired of waiting to hear how you feel about me or to understand how you feel about me. Either you tell me how you feel, emphasis on the word feel, about me, or we're just going to end this whole thing today, right now, and forevermore. And that kind of seems like what this person has been experiencing with that 4 of Swords energy, that kind of break, that kind of separation energy that you've both been in for a while, giving you some pause for thought. And there's definitely a wake-up moment there with with that Tower coming towards you. All right, Aquarius, that was your reading for the week. Next up, we have Capricorn. I'm going to stick with this traditional Rider-Waite. Let's find out what we have for Capricorn, first of our earth signs. We have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy, but in the upright position, it is, again, someone who's very wise, very smart, a mentor. This can be a boss. This can be someone who's in a superior position. People look up to you. They admire you. Someone who's very clear-sighted and very communicative. And I have the Strength card crossing you guys, too. That's the card of Leo. This is somebody who's trying to decide what they're up for, what they're up against. This is someone, I'm hearing like the eye of the tiger. Like I'm seeing like Rocky Balboa, like running the steps, you know? Wow. Now I've got the Queen of Swords coming out with that, and I've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's tired. I'm hearing all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Needing to go on a vacation, absolutely tired of working. It's not even Monday yet. Are you sure? That's what I'm hearing. You're working too much. This Queen of Swords is a counterpart towards you that is very communicative, somebody that's coming out of isolation. This is you being able to start expressing your emotions. These King and Queen of Swords goes together, but it doesn't necessarily have to be two different people. These can just be two aspects of yourself, a masculine and feminine dynamic where you understand how you're feeling and you understand how to communicate how you're feeling for the first time in a while. If that is the case, that's coming out of this Hermit energy. We have the Hermit in reverse. This is somebody who's ready to come out of isolation. I'm seeing Bahamas. I'm seeing palm trees. I can actually like taste drinks on my mouth. Like there's somebody who's like, I got to get out of Dodge and I need to go on vacation. Working too much. I need a break is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. I have the Death card that comes out here. This is like a final ending. Death card is the card of Scorpio for you, Capricorn, but it's an energy of wanting to put a final end to something because you're just ready to do something different. You're ready to start something new. I'm actually quite excited for you. Like there's an energy of excitement. I think you're tired of working on the same things. Bottom of the deck, I have the Lovers card, just happened to notice. This is an energy of wanting to align with someone new, wanting to invite someone new into your life and feeling like you're ready for that. It feels like you've put everything to rest. You're tired of working. You want to make a major drastic change with that Knight of Swords energy. What was I saying? I'm super excited for you. You're somebody who you want to invite new love into your life. You want to invite new people into your life. You want to start experiencing things for the first time in a different way. You're tired of the cycle of life that you have been experiencing, this phase of life you've been experiencing. You're ready to move on to something else. You finally understand that. You finally see how you feel. You're ready to do it. All right, you spent enough time in isolation. Very good. You're ready to follow a new star and make some major changes. This is good. I like your perspective this week. I have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is the minor arcana version of the Death card for me. Tells me that you're tired of seeing the same repeating cycles and habits over and over and over again in your life. You want something different. You want something completely different. A major shakeup. Good. I like it. Now I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. You're tired of not expressing your truth and how you feel about someone or something. You're tired of brushing things under the rug, and you're tired of feeling like, again, you've been just doing the rat race thing, like hamster in a wheel, day in, day out. I'm tired of looking at the same things. I'm tired of seeing the same view, is what I'm hearing you say. The Seven of Swords in reverse is somebody who needs to start expressing themselves, or else there's like this feeling of kind of explosiveness. And I'm hearing that it's Ace of Wands. There's somebody who feels, yeah, absolutely. Ace of Wands is, again, one of the most sexually passionate cards in the entire deck, right? This is someone who wants something brand new. They want something brand new, and they're quite actively seeking it. You know, this can be someone who has their eye on you romantically, or you may have your eye on someone else romantically, or hey, you're just ready for something new. Some kind of new creative endeavor, passionate endeavor, or relationship. I have the Death card out again. But this time in the reverse, and it's interesting because you got the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Death card out, and then the Death card in reverse, all indications of death. Now, the Death card in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse tells me that you've kind of been experiencing the same repeating patterns over and over again, possibly because you've been allowing yourself to be kind of stuck in a stagnant place, not on purpose. It's just like sometimes life is like that. Sometimes we get into these routines and these habits, and before we know it, 10 years has passed, right? We look in the mirror and we say, what? I need something new. I need a change. All right. And it looks like that's where you are at this week, Capricorn. I like it a lot. And I have the Palace of Cups in reverse, though. There's this feeling of things being too fragile right now. And there's this nervousness. There's a nervousness that things aren't going to go the way that you want them to. And I hear you saying, who cares? Who cares, as long as it's something different? Anywhere but here is kind of what I'm hearing. Anywhere but here. I'm seeing somebody going to Vegas, Las Vegas. I'm seeing like Florida. I'm seeing warm, sunny beaches, something different. You need a change of perspective. I think you need to get the heck out of Dodge for a minute or two, maybe forever. Maybe it needs to be a change of residence. I don't see that here in the cards, but what I do see is some major energies of shifting and energies of change. Death card is a card of change that is sometimes painful. It's a painful transformation that brings tremendous amounts of change into your life, and that's very good. I think you're tired of waiting. I think you're tired of working. I think that you're ready to express how you feel about someone or something and express a need for a major change. I think you've done the work. I think you're ready. All right, Capricorn, good job. I will catch up with you guys next week, and we have Taurus. You guys are next. Let's use this Chicoli deck, and then Virgo, you guys are the last ones of the night. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me and letting me read your stories. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Taurus, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why? That can be an energy of feeling a loss of stability. It can be financial loss. It can be feeling like, I don't know where to go next, like feeling like the rug's been pulled out from under you. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy. So it's definitely you not feeling like yourself, but it's you not feeling like you're in control of your life, possibly your finances in some way. The six of wands in reverse. It can feel like you don't know where home is. The Six of Wands should be a victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought. Whenever we have it in the reverse, this is someone who says, I'm not even sure where home is right now. You may be someone who has lost a home recently or lost a tremendous amount of stability within your life, or you may just be feeling at odds with your home life. I have the Star card here, which is the card of Aquarius. This is someone who has a lot of hopes and dreams for the future. You have a very bright future ahead of you, whoever you are, Taurus. Excuse me. I have some allergies, and I refuse to take my Zyrtec or Claritin, and so I have a cough. Yeah, I know. So I have the Star card out here, and this tells me that no matter what you've been through, no matter what is happening, there is still a tremendous amount of hope that you have for the future. Now, the interesting thing about the Star card for me, I always call it Pandora's box, and it represents like the good, the bad, and the ugly whenever you open it, but it's really about life's learning lessons, and these are divine blessings that simply can never be taken away from you. Once you've learned the lesson, then it's like you've passed the test, right? And once you pass the test, you get the medal, or you get the good grade, or you get to move on to the next step or the next level, right? It's actually a tremendous blessing whenever things like this happen. However, they're usually things that we don't see to be as a blessing at the time. At the time, we see them as extremely challenging, extremely difficult, extremely high drama, extremely whatever that's super unpleasant. And we forget that it's just part of life, this learning to grow and go with the flow. I know. I don't like it either. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This can be a fallout. This could have been a loss of a love relationship, or this can be you choosing to pull yourself out of a love relationship because of the instability that's happening in your own life. This can be somebody who's saying, you know what, I don't have the ability to give anymore in a situation. I'm currently unavailable. Currently unavailable. And I have the Devil in reverse, heck yeah. And I have the Eight of Swords, double heck yeah, right? So the Devil in reverse is like somebody who's saying, you know what, I can't deal with anymore. I couldn't possibly deal with another thing. Please don't ask me to. Also, this is somebody who's saying, you know, you're not so great for me. This situation's not so great for me. This job isn't working so well for me. This environment isn't working so well for me. I have to remove myself, and I have to do it post haste. This Eight of Swords here is an energy of cutting people out of your life and isolating yourself. It can be an energy of procrastination, like not wanting to deal with something because of fear-based emotions, typically worry, fear, worrying about what's going to happen next. It feels like you've experienced a loss of stability recently that's kind of got you questioning where home even is, and not really having a lot to give to anyone else right now, and being tired of being asked to. This Tarot of Wonderland, let's use that to clarify this King of Pentacles in reverse. got the Knight of Wands in reverse. This can be a non-committal energy that you've had to deal with here. Somebody who was in and out, rather dodgy. This Knight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Doesn't have to be, but it's somebody, it's kind of like, this person can be kind of promiscuous. This could be who's kind of throwing your world upside down. This can be someone who's, again, dodgy, non-committal, in and out. Somebody that you can't count on in any step, like in any portion of the imagination. You really just can't. And that's why you're retracting yourself from this situation. I have the Knight of Cups. Funny, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Knight of Cups out here twice. You gave it your very best shot. You gave this person all the love that you had, and this person still loves you in return. This is interesting. We have the Knight of Cups out twice, though. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. This is someone who had a lot to give to you, to their heart. They didn't treat it right. That's what I'm hearing with that Knight of Wands in reverse. They didn't commit to you when they said that they would. Now you've had some kind of loss here, loss of stability, and it has one of you questioning what's next. And now we've opened up a whole can of worms with that Star card and this Queen of Cups, though. This is your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, but really this is like embodying this very nurturing, loving, unconditional love that you have given to this other person, and you still continue to, although you're no longer going to be accepting these toxic habits from them, and so you've had to cut them out of your life for whatever stretch of the imagination, whatever reason you have. It's kept you in this state of restriction, not talking to them, possibly even having to block them. I have the Chariot card here, possibly moving residences, possibly changing locations, moving on in any case, but it comes out on its side, so we haven't fully made that decision. We only see that things are unstable. This Seven of Wands, popular guy tonight. Seven of Wands is somebody who is always having to fight a lot of battles, a lot of drama, deal with a lot of emotions from another person, being really quite tired of having to do that. I'm hearing like extremely, extremely tired, like bone weary tired, like my muscles are very tired for you because you've had to put up with so much from this individual, this situation. I have the Page of Cups in reverse again. I think this guy is like the poster child of tonight's event, right? This guy, Page of Cups in reverse. Again, somebody who needs to extend an offer of love, kindness, affection, forgiveness. I have the Knight of Wands, I have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups, all in the, and Page of Cups in reverse, which is needing to send someone a message. Why do you have them blocked here? Now I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have a lot of people on the table here. This could be, there could be a lot of people involved in this situation, weighing in how they feel about it. This Devil in reverse can be an energy of addiction, drug abuse. It can be a lot of people weighing in, saying how they feel about this. I'm hearing, I told you so. Somebody's saying, I told you so. This Queen of Wands in reverse energy is someone who's extremely needy. They're someone who is very attention-seeking, somebody who always has to be the center of attention. And this is why you have them restricted, is because you can't deal with it any longer. There's just way too much drama. And while you've given all of your heart to this situation, and this other person loves you very deeply as well, there's just an energy of needing to be apart from it for right now. But there's definitely an energy of somebody needing to reach out and apologize in some way. But I still get the impression with this loss of stability, whoever you are, Taurus, it's got you questioning where your true home is now. I don't know if there's been some kind of upset to the point you've actually lost a home here. I pray not. But if that is the case, it's you having to pick up the pieces and you having to be the one that moves this forward, because there's someone else here who's having a really hard time dealing with some aspects of themselves that have led you guys both off track here, and you're having to pick up the pieces for it. And I think it's quite fatiguing for you. I think you're quite tired of having to do it. Taurus, if this is your reading, my heart goes out to you, and you will be in my prayers, and I just wish the very best for you. And I'm sure that the very best will happen. It sounds like you're quite capable and quite loving. Best of intentions, and we'll just catch up with you guys next week. All right, thank you very much. Last for the night, we have Virgo. If you are a Virgo, God bless you. You know I love you the most. I'm sorry that you had to wait so long, but I appreciate that you did. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the About section of my YouTube channel. If you're watching this later on YouTube, with all the stampy stamps. And if you're watching this on Facebook, all of this information is somewhere around down there or up there. All right, I love to read for you guys, and I always appreciate getting to hear your stories. Last up, we have Virgo. I got the Two of Swords. Why we got the Two of Swords? Two of Swords is kind of like a being of two minds. We have two people who are either trying to put their heads together and come up with a solution, or I have someone who's really going within to try to find the solution on their own because they're of two minds. I have the Tower card that crosses that. This is kind of one of those catastrophic, amazing, shock and awe kind of moments. Now we've got to deal with it, and now we've got to find the solution. Okay. I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The situation here is that you keep giving more than you are receiving. And all of a sudden you've realized that this hasn't been improving. It's not getting better. It's not feeling reciprocal. It's not feeling requited in some way. And you're absolutely not getting the support that you need. And so I don't know if you're just trying to work out how to deal with this or what to do with this. Let's find out, because it seems to be like eye-opening information. And I have the Lovers card crossing it in the upright position. That's the card of Gemini, but this is definitely about a love relationship. Now, the interesting thing about the Lovers card, it's a card of choice. It's a card of finite choice. If I choose you, then all of the other options are wiped off the table. If I don't choose you, then I get to keep all my other options, but I don't get to have you. So we have somebody here who's kind of questioning whether they want to align with one specific person or not. And I have you going back and forth in your head about how you feel about it. I have the Two of Pentacles here. So now I've got the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. When I start seeing twos, I know we have a partnership that we're talking about, or we have someone who's really trying to align with a partnership. This Two of Pentacles is someone who's trying to find a lot of balance in their life, but they're really having to keep a lot up in the air. They're having to juggle a lot of things. You may have more than one job. You may have to work and you may have children. You may be trying to balance a love relationship, a family dynamic. Who knows what you got going on, but it feels like you have a lot of things that you're responsible for, and you're not getting the support that you need from a love partner or something, and it's got you kind of questioning how you want to deal with it. But there's kind of like this realization that's kind of shocking for you. I'm gonna clarify with another deck in just a second. Okay, Virgo. So this Two of Pentacles is really trying to keep all the balls up in the air. Three of Wands. This is the issue, is that you're not sure where this relationship is going. It's like you have a plan for your future, and it's requiring a lot of you, and you're not getting the support that you need from another person. And I have the Ace of Pentacles that comes out here, fantastic, which is my favorite card to get in any reading, Virgo. Very good. So it's an energy of knowing that you can invest in something. This is an energy of knowing that whatever you're giving to this situation, it's going to be profitable. I'm not sure about this situation over here, but whatever's coming towards you at the end of this week, whoever you are, Virgo, it's going to be a lot more of a solid deal than what it is you've been dealing with in the past. Now, I'm not sure what any of that means, so let's get another deck and we will clarify. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland. Take me back over here to this Two of Swords and this Tower moment with this Six of Pentacles in reverse. And tell me more about this Two of Swords. What we got you going all up in your head about, back and forth. Six of Swords, you're trying to decide whether you should move on or not. Exactly. So here's the thing is, you're not sure where this relationship is headed, so you're not sure what to plan for the future, and it's starting to get really frustrating. Not only are you not sure of where it's headed, but you're not getting the support that you need either. And I think that's why you're all up in your head. Like, if there was any question, that would be why. Okay, I have the Wheel of Fortune here, and this is an energy of you understanding that things are about to shift and things are about to change, all right? And there's also a feeling of you feeling like you're responsible for how this person is viewing you and how this person is feeling about you. And I'm not sure how I feel about you feeling that way. All right, let's look. I don't think you should have to feel that way. I think that if you're in the right relationship for you, Virgo, you won't have to question it so much, and you won't have to be questioning where this relationship is going. You know, I always tell clients whenever I read for them for love, if you're in a committed love relationship, you probably shouldn't be coming to me with questions about it. Really, you need to be going to your partner and talking to them about it, not to me. But I mean, I'll happily read your cards for you because I love to get nosy, right? So this Knight of Swords is an energy of somebody who wants a drastic change. They say, we have to have a change or else I'm going to bounce. That's pretty much the feeling here. And it's wanting someone. It's not like that dramatic. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have the Four of Wands in reverse who's saying, I'm hearing it's my way or the highway, but it's really less about you exerting power or control over a situation. It's you finally putting your foot down is what I'm hearing. Now, when I have this Four of Wands in reverse on top of this Tower card, it's somebody who has to say, look, we need to take a really hard look at this relationship, this situation, whatever it is, however it resonates, and we need to look and see where these instabilities have been lying, because I am not getting the support that I need, and I feel like I'm on the verge of falling apart. I don't see that this is improving. I don't see a future for this relationship because I can't see where it's headed. And while I'm not ready to fully throw in the towel, I need to see a change here before I have a major fallout in my system, because I'm getting burned out from having to burn the candle at both ends. Or yes, there it is, the devil. Yes, which is this obsessive card. It can be addiction. It can also be just completely feeling overwhelmed, overworked, over something, right? This is somebody who's saying we need to deal with these toxicities. We need to look at where these lie in our relationships, because I can't keep doing this any longer. I can't keep holding all of this up in the air on my own. I need support or else I'm gonna bounce. And Justice card, that's the card of Libra, but it comes out on its side. This can be somebody who's saying, look, I'm going to file papers if I have to. This can be somebody who's putting their foot down. Wow. And I have the Hierophant in reverse. What? Hierophant is the card of Taurus, but it's also the card of marriage. It can be traditional values, stoicism, commitment. And whenever we have it in the reverse next to this Justice card, this can be somebody who's saying, I'm going to file papers for divorce, very specifically. And I have the Star card in reverse. This is somebody who says, we've been through a lot, but because I'm not seeing the changes that I need, I will happily go find another dream for myself. Or not necessarily happily, but with a heavy heart, I will go and find a new dream for myself. Wow, whoever you are, Virgo, I can tell that you're absolutely putting your foot down about this situation. This is either you or someone in your immediate environment that's coming through. You're someone who's really been processing this, and I think that you've been feeling this way for a long time. You haven't been telling this other person that. I think things would just continue on and continue on and continue on the same way, status quo, for a long time, unless you were to do the shifting, unless you were the one to light the fire under it. It's not going to get started. Now tell me what this Ace of Pentacles is here, because that, is my favorite card to get, and it's in the upright position, so it tells me that there's something better coming for you. This Five of Pentacles that comes out here can be an energy, can be an energy of separation and break and being pulled away from someone or something that you love very much. That's true. It can be also financial challenges. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I have the Two of Wands. Well, Two of Wands has been a popular guide. This is an energy of seeking partnership. And it comes out on its side, and I think there's the energy of understanding that if you were to walk away from this situation, I think you would be... I think you would instantly have a lot of people wanting to come towards you. You are very charismatic. You're very beautiful. You're very handsome. You're very attractive to all people, whether this is career, whether this is relationship. This is an energy of you putting your foot down and saying, listen, if something doesn't change and change really fast, like 2 days ago, kind of fast, I'm going to walk and I'm going to be filing some paperwork and ending some contracts here. I'm going to be seeking out some kind of new partnership here. And with that seeking, I think you're going to find something that is like an ace in the hole. I really do. Why am I not more excited? I don't know. It just sounds like stress. It sounds like a stressful week. What though? I got the Fool card out here, and I got the Knight of Pentacles. The Fool card is a brand new beginning. What was I saying? And this Knight of Pentacles, although he is nervous as shit, look at his face, right? About what these changes are going to bring. That Knight of Pentacles is the smartest knight of them all. He is the only one who works his way up from being the page to the knight to the king to the emperor, all the way up. He's the only page in the entire deck that works his way up, because that's how smart he is. He's willing to invest in the right things. Yeah. And it doesn't matter to him how long it takes. He's going to make the right choices, and he's only going to allow the right people into his environment again. And making those positive choices for yourself, that's what leads you to this Ace of Pentacles and this Fool card, this brand new beginning that you're happily going to jump down into, right? It's because of this new investment in yourself. It's this new recognition of what is the appropriate thing for you to be investing in for yourself and for your environment Wow, you are a smart cookie, whoever you are, Virgo, and you are going to be making some really solid choices for yourself. I'm really sorry that there's this energy that you have to release yourself from, or that you have to put your foot down about, but you know, sometimes life is like that, right? All right, I love you very much. Thank you all so much for letting me read for you guys, and have a very happy Easter. I hope you did, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you all so much to those of you who commented, and for those of you who have time-stamped and helped moderate. I so appreciate you guys. Love you all so much, and I will see you again soon.